So, lads, physicality in the WNBA is, like, at this stage, we got to just say it like it is. It is a bad, it is the WNBA where violence happens. This is the WNBA where violence happens. Honestly, that's the only way we can describe it. Like, if you guys don't know, Lexi Held literally got a collapsed lung against the Liberty. How do you collapse your lung in a basketball game? How do you end up with a collapsed lung in a basketball game? And not only that, a minute into today's game, we saw this. But, that's what I'm talking about right here. This, I'm sorry. This, we don't know Chelsea Gray. This looks bad. There's absolutely no need to clock her in the face. She knocked her tooth out. There's literal footage. The tooth flying out of her face. There is literally footage of the tooth flying out of her face. What are we watching? What are we watching? How is that a flagrant one? That is looks like an intentional elbow to the face. And even if it isn't, lost a tooth and a collapsed lung. And by the way, Lexi Held didn't even get the foul. She didn't even get the foul when she collapsed her lung. And I'm not saying Stewie was a dirty play. I'm just saying that this league allows overly physical plays to the detriment of the players. When players are allowed to play overly physical, it puts players in danger. And I'm not saying what Stewie did was dangerous. I'm this was dangerous. Let's be real. She tried to throw a sly elbow. I don't think she meant to knock her tooth out. I think she tried to throw a sly elbow there. And look, it is what it is. I don't know if I think it's a flagrant 1.5. But the problem is that we have flagrant 1.5s are always called flagrant ones in the WNBA. Or sometimes not, just common fouls. Like Dejanay Carrington when she yanked down Sarah Ashley Barker by the hair. That is, we are looking at this type of thing. And by the way, I'm not calling Chelsea Gray a dirty player. I don't know if there's a history of this. I haven't seen anything. I am not going to go that far. This is the first time I've seen Chelsea Gray do anything. But I'm this was a dirty play. I'm not saying she's a dirty player. This was a dirty play. The Stewie one was not a dirty play. But again, when you allow players to be overly physical, this type of thing happens. When players think they're going to get away with it, this type of thing happens. Somebody extending that arm to create separation. There's a big difference between pushing and clocking up. Does Caitlin Clark swings back? If Chelsea Gray hit her here, which is one thing. She literally just Caitlin Clark has never lifted her elbow into someone's tooth. And if she did that, flagrant one. Clearly. Jade Melbourne headed to the locker room. Great elbow Morrow in the face last night in the first quarter and got away with it too. Great elbows others in the face frequently. She lost a tooth. She's not coming back. She lost a tooth. Chelsea Gray straight elbowed her. We're watching and it's people are shocked that it was even given a technical foul. People are shocked that it was given as a flagrant. That's the crazy thing about this league is that it is now a surprise. It is now a surprise when a player knocks somebody's tooth out. And it's a technical. People are shocked that it was called as a flagrant. People were shocked. Jade Melbourne literally, and not only, by the way, her tooth broke in half. Knocked out half her tooth, that is not good at all. That is not good at all. And again, Chelsea Gray was horrendous down the stretch. It was pretty good up to that point. But you've now got, we're now talking about this when we're not talking about basketball. We're not talking about basketball, but we are talking about we're talking about a hit to the face. Because at the end of the day, the referees always allow things to escalate. I understand this was first minutes in the game. So I'm not saying in this specific scenario, but for this league in general. For the league in general, it begins to escalate. It begins to escalate. Things get bigger and bigger and bigger. And eventually, like, players know, go out physical. Go out physical. That's where you see things like this happening. Players being allowed play with all the physicality in the world is why things like this will happen. And like, you know that I'm like a little bit worked up and pissed when I'm recording this video at 5:42 in the morning. I'm recording this video at 5:42 in the morning. I gotta be up in 7 hours to stream 2K. And I'm waiting up till 5 a.m. to do this. And like, you better believe I'm taking a big nap tomorrow. I'm taking a nap from like 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. my time. And I'll be fine. 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. It'll be all good. But like, it's just a ridiculous all around situation in the WNBA that we have to every single game. Every single game, we're out here looking at some sort of crazy physical play that is just needless. That is just absolutely needless. And yeah, it's just frustrating. It's just all around frustrating to have to look at this. But on a positive note, the Mystics won the game. On a positive note, career high for Lucy Olsen. On a positive note, like, I don't know if there's any positive note about Jade Melbourne. I don't think there is a positive note about Jade Melbourne, to be honest. She's busted her tooth, it seems. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is, I guess. And the WNBA is not changing. Like, it's going to take... And you know what? I even think if Caitlin Clark picked up an injury from one of the cheap shots, I don't think it would have changed anything. I think they would have doubled and tripled down. And whoever is telling the referees to do this, maybe, the only logic is they want the product to be as bad as possible so that the players get screwed in the CBA. And then as soon as the owners are in a favorable situation for the next 7 years, they can just go, you know what, now we're going to change the rules in the league to make it more watchable. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think the physicality is a good thing in the league? Do you guys think the physicality is a feature of the league and not a bug in the league, not a flaw? But yeah, I don't see how anyone could think that non-basketball things are a good thing. But you never know. Some people are crazy. So that's the video. I'll see you guys.